Mike Jones.
What's up, dog? First of all, I'm gonna give him his flowers. He one of the best engineers in the city of Philadelphia. But I'm gonna tell you how niggas ain't shit, right? He going through it with some niggas, right? He got the niggas' music hostage, right? So he don't even know these niggas about to shoot him till his shoulder blades fly out, right?
They was gonna pistol whip the braids out of here.
They definitely was, right? Until he walk about the studio and these niggas come from up under the cars. You hear me? They run up on Pop. They like, where the nigga Mike at? Pop like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Nigga got our music. Pop called me. OG, you know these niggas. Call them, OG.
I
right?
see them niggas that ran about 15
blocks. Hey, listen, right? So I call them niggas, I tell them niggas, stand down. No, I make this, stand down. They was gonna dust him like some hardwood floors. You hear me? He called me, appreciate you, OG. I love you, man. I ain't talked to the nigga since. Niggas ain't shit.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. We're about to switch that up some, but I also want to say that because I really do hope everybody having a beautiful day. But we need to starting off, especially the morning lives, by saying life is beautiful. God is great. Because life is beautiful and God is great. I promise you. With that being said, today, real quick, the conversation that we're going to have today is going to be based around two things that are kind of different, but they're kind of actually the same. And that's why I wanted to have both of these same conversations today. Dynamically, looking at it from the outside, both of these are two different situations. But in reality, what Freddy P is talking about and the situation that Kodak Black is going through might be more similar than people realize. For everybody that don't know, Kodak Black is saying that he was in, there was a situation where he could have possibly have gotten kicked off of his label. He's blaming T.I for it. Freddy P has a situation that was going on with Diddy. We're going to discuss both of these things in length. We're not going to just discuss the physical properties about what happened actually, but I also want to have a discussion about how this could mentally and psychologically affect somebody. I need for y'all to understand, a lot of these individuals that we see on social media that are constantly getting attacked, a lot of y'all people think that it wouldn't be no problem to you. You'll just shrug it off and it's not no big deal. I'm telling you right now, that might be more mentally unhealthy than dealing with it. Go talk to a psychiatrist. Real talk, if you don't believe me. That might be more mentally unhealthy, trying to avoid and act like something that doesn't exist or that doesn't bother you isn't bothering you. That might be more mentally unhealthy than actually dealing with the situation. If you don't believe me, go talk to somebody else. I'm literally giving you advice that a person that actually has training would be giving you. Why? I actually had training. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then we're going to get right into the show. What up? I don't know who Pistol Peerleader is, but shout out to that guy. I guess it's some kind of weird thing going on. He says, BBN Frost, top of the top, top of the top. What up, King Slay? He says, good morning, Jack Frost, dropping Frost, salute. What up, KJ from the mob? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. He says, wow, I actually got a notification. There might be a reason for that. We have a video that will be dropping right after this live. Did I put the ad in? Let me see if I put the ad in so I can show y'all what the video is. Kodak Black goes on Breakfast Club, says, T.I, you're saying too many things. You're trying to mess with my money. You's a chump. T.I goes on live. I can't even, too many words. But he says, I didn't do it. Anyway, that's the video. That video is going to be dropping a little bit later today. Go check out the video. What up, Mike Jones, the super producer? Salute, homie. You already know what it is. Let's go. We're going to be changing up a lot of things that we've been doing on this program anyway because, not for nothing. It's just a lot of things that I want to do aesthetically. I'm going to start doing more of them. What up, Katie Kim? Mike Jones is here. Chilling, my brother. How you doing? Dropping all of the frost. What up, Andy Walnut? Shout out to that shit. I think that name looks familiar though. Not for nothing. Also, for everybody that don't know, we're gonna be shooting. It's a podcast that already exists. I've been added to it. We're gonna be on a podcast. I'm gonna be a new host on this podcast. Shout out to Mike Jones for putting me in links with the individuals that I'm gonna be working with. Shout out to Little Mop Top. Shout out to Mop. I fucks with the dude. I like all creative people and people that allow for you to be creative. If you ever pay attention to what we do on this channel, usually I have issues with people when they're trying to stop me from blooming. You understand what I'm saying? When people are trying to hold me down, that's what the issue is. If you really pay attention to how the trolls troll me, they always troll me in the manner of trying to suppress me. And that's why I don't fuck with that other nigga, because that's what he told them to do. So, do whatever y'all want to do. I don't even give a fuck at this point. I'm winning. Y'all trolling me proves you ain't winning. So do whatever you want to do. What up, Seen and Unseen Boxing? Says salute, my brother Jack Frost. Salute to the BBN fam. I will be bringing, I'm gonna go shoot it. I'm gonna be able to tell y'all by the end of the day. I'm gonna be able to tell y'all exactly where to go check the podcast out. I'm gonna ask them and see could we also either run clips over here or maybe like the video in itself, or maybe clips. Maybe they'll allow for us to put clips up on this channel. That'll also help drive traffic to their to whatever channel that is. So I'll let y'all know. So all the people that hate me, y'all could come pull up. Come pull up with the hate over there. Also, everybody that hates me, please pull up with all the hate that you got. Just let it out. All of the hate you got, please pull up. I want you to try your hardest to get to harass those people over there on that platform. I'm gonna tell y'all where it's at. I want y'all to try your hardest. Please do. All of the people that hate me, I need y'all to pull up. That's a fact. Hold on, let's get to it. It's a yo, hold on, Jones. It's a fact though. All of y'all niggas that hate me, go over there and tell all of them niggas how they should fire me, how they hate me, how they should never deal with me, about how much of a rat bastard I am. Whatever it is you could think of. I don't care if it's a lie. I don't care if it's the truth. I don't care if you want to threaten niggas. I don't care. Don't threaten nobody. But that's more for your safety than mine. I don't care what you do, okay? If all of you motherfuckers that hate me, please pull up and let them niggas know all of the reasons why they should not fuck with me. Every last one of you. I'm advising none of you to pull up physically though, but that's on you. If y'all want to physically pull up or send some people to physically go harass these people, I advise you not to do it. But I can't stop you from doing what you want to do. Let's get to the show. I told enough jokes, right? Where we at? We at 8 minutes. I could tell jokes for like 2 more minutes, right? We could go 10 minutes. I usually try to like tell jokes and bullshit for like 10 minutes. It feels good to have control of the show back to the point where it doesn't matter what anybody is doing. All slaps over here. That's a fact, but it doesn't matter. Like, y'all gonna be able to see me create like what's in my heart rather than what I feel that I have to make in order to keep going. Y'all gonna see me be able to do what's in my heart and in my mind rather than what I feel like I have to create to keep going. With that being said, let's get to the actual content. We about 10 minutes in. Hey, yo, check this out. I want to say something real quick for everybody that's worrying about the whole Kodak Black T.I situation. This is all smoke and mirrors. I'm going to say this with almost 100% certainty. I don't think that Kodak Black is stupid enough to try to get into a real street beef with a T.I. T.I has too many connections. This nigga just literally said that T.I almost got him kicked off of his label. That T.I ain't even on. So I don't know how true that is. We'll get into that in a minute. I don't know how true that is. But what I will say this. If a nigga could put a word out and possibly get you kicked, get you fired from your job, they in the highest tax bracket than you, my dude. They got influence that you don't have. I'm going to say something to all of you niggas that think that the way to get big is to be negative. Relationships is worth more than money. I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. Relationships are worth more than money. A lot of you niggas, just people in general, are literally struggling or not gonna make it, or might as well just should change your career due to the fact that you dudes don't understand that relationships is more important than money. And what y'all do is y'all come on the internet trying to get paid, and y'all just disrespect and shoot at everyone. I'm gonna explain to y'all something, and I tried to point this out the other day about Hassan Campbell. As good as Hassan Campbell is at doing his job, as good as Hassan Campbell is at doing his job, right? His issue and his problem is that he shoots at everyone indiscriminately. Why y'all guys are gonna say, well, that makes him real because he doesn't. But that's not the way that we're supposed to correct people. We aren't supposed to correct people with. We're not supposed to correct somebody by yelling and screaming that you're doing wrong. We're supposed to show somebody with understanding. We have to first understand the individual to the point where we could try to explain how they're getting the thing wrong. So that means that before we could communicate what the problem is, we have to be attentive enough and we have to care enough about the situation and the person to pay attention to what's actually happening so we can give relevant advice. Relevant advice. People love giving you I'm going to tell you something real quick. I'm going to explain to you why I don't take advice from people unless I really, really know you know what you're talking about, unless I really fuck with you. And I'm sorry about always, but a lot of my lessons that I talk about here come from what I experienced growing up. I just want to explain that, right? So the reason why I don't take people advice is because in my life growing up, every time I went to somebody and asked them for actual advice, they didn't give me advice. They just told me the things that I could do to make their life easier. So I'll go up to somebody and be like, yo, I'm trying to get this job. And they'll be like, yo, you know what your real problem is? And they'll tell me about, you know what? I asked you to do this thing and you didn't do it the way I wanted you to do it. Or I asked you to do this thing and you told me you couldn't do it because you had previous engagements. That's your problem. If you would have did that, then God would have. So that's what I grew up with. So I don't take people advice. In order for me to take your advice, I have to know beforehand that one, you're a good person. That's important to me. And two, I have to understand that the thing that you're talking to me about is what's actually happening and not some future manipulation that you're attempting to do to me and when we have a conversation a month from now. I gotta tell you, my trust issues lay deep. What up, Sebastian Tompkins? He says, Grand Rising, BBN fam, Jack Frost. I value my relationship with my other half. We should value all relationships that are of value. If you have a relationship that's of value, somebody is bringing something of value into your life, then you should value that relationship. Whether the thing is something physically tangible that you could touch, or whether it's something that you can't touch physically, but something that is something that we could see. See? Look at this person's stacks, kicking them straight out. Yeah, I'm going to block you right now. No, matter of fact, I'm not going to block you. You know why I'm not going to block you? Because all of those things you just said got me hired on a fucking podcast. How about that? Every single thing you just complained about got me hired. How about that? How does it feel to be a bitch ass nigga? Anybody else want to complain? All these things you complaining about got me hired on a podcast, getting sponsors and everything else. Anybody else want to talk to a bitch ass nigga? His name is Stacks 100. Where you at? And I know that's not the real Stacks 100. They just want me to say Stacks 100 so they can loop my voice, give it to Stacks 100 and tell him I was talking shit about him. And he's going to believe it. So shout out to that Stacks 100. And after he could believe it, he's going to be a bitch ass nigga for believing it. So, boom, there you go. Full circle. What up, Prince to it? What up, Prince to it? He says good morning to everybody. Yeah, so, yeah, it's a fact. So all of those things you complaining about just got me a fucking podcast that I'm on, you bitch ass nigga. How about that? You bitch ass nigga. Every single thing you complaining about just got me to the bag, you bitch ass nigga. Anybody see a bitch ass nigga, call him Stacks 100 from now on. Matter of fact, don't do that because that's not the real Stacks 100. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's not the real Stacks 100. Don't do that. Let's get back to the show. And once I start getting on a rip again and start doing good, they're gonna make some widow ass comment, and then I'm gonna stop for a second because I like stopping and now that I have a little bit more weight behind what's happening in my life. Let's go, you bitch ass niggas. All of you bitch ass niggas. All of you bitch ass niggas. All of you bitch ass niggas. With that being said, let's put the freaking comments up on the screen. I'm gonna make sure y'all know where it's at, so y'all could go over there and tell those people how much y'all hate me, and y'all could tell them all of the things that ain't good. Y'all can leave all of the comments y'all want. With that being said, apparently I don't really want to speak on this too much, but there are a lot of people that actually do want to work with me. And look at this fucking jerk off in front of the fucking building, playing the fucking music while we on live. And I can't really say or do anything because it's free, public, everything. But this is what people do. Shout out to that person. Shout out to... And the only reason why I'm saying something is because the dude's never outside playing music. So shout out to him. Tighten Up TV says top of the top. What up, James S? His salute from LA. What you in LA doing, my brother? Keep that same energy. Nah, we on that type of time. That's a fact, Jones. Hold on, I gotta go talk to this dude outside. Nah, Jones, I know. No. Prince to Amir hit your comment, Jones, because we can't really say you use the N-word. So he hit your comment. Prince to Amir was right for hiding your comment. We don't use the N-word over here. But what Mike Jones said is we slap N-words over here. Yeah, I want y'all to pull up on them niggas. I want all of you tough niggas that was talking crazy about me when I was by myself doing what I was doing. What's good? As you can see, no more music. Let's go. I be on it. I mean, that's why I keep trying to tell you. Y'all be acting like a nigga suck or some shit. Nah, nigga, I be on it. With that being said, you hear no more music, right? I be on it. Dude next door is a good guy though. Not for nothing. He a good guy. He's a good guy. I like them. I like my neighbors. I like my neighbors. My neighbors is cool. All right, let's get to it. I was gonna say so, but that's not nothing. Let's get back to the Kodak Black thing. But yes, I want to talk about the podcast like a motherfucker. That's a fact. But let's get back to work. So I want to say this about Kodak Black T.I situation. We've 18 minutes in. I barely talked about it. I want to say this about the Kodak Black T.I situation. Pay attention. Listen very carefully. T.I just might have said a thing, and when he said the thing online, that might have put people into action. Because I'm pretty sure that there are people that are making money off of Kodak Black that would like Kodak Black to tone some of the shit that he doing down. And they probably just use T.I as an excuse. Like, yo, look, you got other artists that's out here and they're complaining about your actions. Some of these things you're doing is just overboard. Bang, 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 this and this and that. And then T.I name come up. They probably don't say T.I called us. They want you up out of here. But they talking to him about a situation that might terminate his contract. And then if you bring T.I name up, then yeah, I could see how he could say T.I tried to get me kicked off my label. Even though T.I probably didn't. That's not even what was on his mind. It wasn't even something he was thinking of. James S says, here for a rooftop party last night. Wife has an appointment this AM. That's what it is. Salute. Tell her I said hi. Hope everything is going well. Tried to tell y'all. Motherfuckers thought I was... Just because some other shit fell through in the past, that's what I tried to tell y'all. I was never lying. I was never lying. Shit just didn't work out. If you're in the business, you believe me. If you're not in the business, you don't believe me. I get it. Sometimes the shit just don't work out and there's nothing you could do about it. Shit just didn't work out. I tried to do, there's a ton of shit I was supposed to get involved in. The shit just didn't work out. That's it. I was never lying. Not one time. Shit just didn't work out. That's it. Really. That's it. A lot of people got mad at me because they believed I was scamming. Shit just didn't work out. Sometimes you try to do shit and you fail. I should be allowed to fail like everybody else is being allowed to fail. Oh, look at Philip Hersnatch. I'm going to leave you. You want to know why? Whatever the fuck I was doing previously got me on a podcast. There is literally nothing you could complain about. You bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Whatever you're here to complain about got me on a podcast. And guess what? I was actually asked to do more than one podcast. This is just the only one I officially agreed to. Mike Jones, am I wrong? You bitch ass nigga. Mike Jones, am I wrong? Wasn't I spoken to about doing other podcasts before this for at least a year? You bitch ass nigga. Look what I'm wearing. It's obviously heat in here. What are you talking about? You bitch ass nigga. There's obviously heat in here. What are you talking about? I have a fucking shirt on with my sleeves rolled up. Why would you believe I don't have it? Thank you, Mr. Jones. Shout out to the super producer, Mike Jones. You bitch ass niggas. This ain't even the only podcast I was offered. You bitch ass niggas. Thank you. You bitch ass niggas. Thank you, Jones. What the fuck is you talking about? You bitch ass niggas. You want to complain about another thing that's actually one of the reasons why I got a podcast in the first place? You want to complain about another thing that helped me get a podcast? I hope you do none of these things you're complaining about, by the way. I don't want shit to happen good for people that don't deserve it. There's another thing you want to complain about that I did that helped me get a podcast? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and let me tell you what this podcast is about. Just so y'all know, this podcast, it's a cannabis podcast. I am not mad. See, I told you people be lying. They said I'm mad. I am not mad. This is called having energy. This is called projection. This is not anger. But of course you think it's anger because emotionally you're stunted. So any emotion that you see that gives off a lot of energy, you're going to believe that it's anger. You'll probably ruined a lot of people's lives. I 100% don't think you're a good person. You probably ruined a lot of people's lives. Because as soon as somebody gets frustrated, you probably think that they're angry. They're not even mad. They're probably just frustrated. As soon as somebody get aggressive, you probably just think that they're angry. They just probably trying harder. They're not even angry. So you probably ruined a lot of people's lives, you fucking emotionally stunted motherfucker. Fuck you, Nene. I'm really pissed. I'm not pissed though. My personality is gonna 100% get me booted. The thing that makes them want me on the podcast is gonna get me booted. You 100% right. You know what? All of the facts. None of the facts. So anybody could say whatever they want to say. Somebody said that you're attractive, Louis Dale Aaron. See? Lies happen. See? Lies happen. Somebody said you attractive, Louis. Lies happen. People lie all the time. Hey, Louis. Somebody says that you have intelligence higher than the cantaloupe. See, we could all lie. We could all lie. Is there any more lies you want to be a part of, Lewis? Lying isn't hard. Anybody could lie. Anyone could lie. Hold on. Anybody want to slap some haters? That's a good... shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. Has anybody slapped this fool yet? Let me check my phone. Has anybody slapped any of these niggas yet? Let's slap some of these fools. Are we going to have a slap-a-thon this morning? Let's have a whole slap-a-thon this morning. Let's go. Let me see if somebody did a drop. Somebody might have did a drop because these niggas is retarded. No, I lied. I'm pretty sure, Lewis. You know what? Whatever you think, Lewis. I don't even care. Stacks, I have a podcast now. I have a podcast now. I'm on a podcast that's being sponsored by some cannabis niggas. You know there's nothing that you could say that could fuck my day up, right? It's impossible. You know it's impossible, right? You know you just in here wasting your time, right? Could we slap some haters? Thanks for dropping the Cash App, Prince to Amir. Could we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, or could we slap some haters? He says literally pull it into work. He says, my dude, slap some haters, laugh out loud. These people in here as crazy as you are. You're literally in a room talking to a nigga that you don't like on your free time. No one is crazier than you in here. I promise you. I just want to break this down for you real quick. Stacks 100. You're literally in a room talking to a nigga online that you don't like on your free time. I'm going to let you process that. I'm going to let everybody else process that because I don't think you're capable of understanding. So I'm going to let everybody else process that. What mentally healthy person goes and talks to people that they don't like on their free time? Notice this person calls me crazy and says I'm unstable. I have 5 loyal supporters in a podcast. How about that? Michael K. Williams is an actor. I don't mind looking like anyone. I don't care who I don't or do look like. Of course, these niggas is all gay. I keep telling y'all that. I don't know why nobody don't believe me. All of these niggas is gay. They got this one dude. He makes a video about me every day. I'm telling you, they got this one dude. I promise you. These niggas is gay. I keep telling y'all that. I'm not mad. Be as gay as you want. I don't have a problem with a gay nigga. I just got a problem with a nigga trying to fuck me. That's it. You could be as gay as you want to be. What the hell does that matter to me? BBN It's Over says $500. It's not going to work. When am I going to get paid the $500 though? Because you could just say after 100 episodes, you could say, I'm telling you, it's not going to work. And still not pay me. And then 6 years after it's over, after I moved on, you could say, see, I told you it wasn't going to work. So get out of here. If y'all want me to keep not blocking, drop something into the fucking PayPal and the Cash App, you rat bastards. How are y'all going to tell me y'all like a thing, but you don't pull up? Pull the fuck up. Slap some of these niggas. You think I'm leaving them in here so I could talk to them? I'm leaving them in here so y'all niggas could abuse them. Shout out to Jay Hodges. He says, I don't even want to slap one fool. I want to slap 2. I want to slap all of the fools. You didn't put no name, though. Y'all got to put names. I want to know who you want to smack individually. I want to know which one of these motherfuckers you want to smack individually. You left no names. No, these dudes is gay. I'm telling you, these dudes is gay. Yes, I'm telling you. All of the men you see making videos about me is gay, my nigga. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like them. I'm saying it as a matter of fact. If you go on the internet and you see all of them niggas that got like 4 or 5 videos of me, all of them niggas is gay. That's not me just talking. These is facts. I just don't make fun of them because I don't think somebody being gay is a reason to make fun of them. Yeah, people got a right to be gay. What the fuck? I'm just pissed they want to be gay with me. That's it. That's the only problem I have. I don't care about you being gay. You could be a whole man over there. As long as I don't gotta see you squeezing no balls and nuts and shit like that, what the fuck do I care? I promise you, when I'm around like people who are gay and let's say like when I'm actually dating a woman, I'm not even that super affectionate around her. I'm regular affectionate. You understand what I'm saying? Because I hate when niggas do that. They get around somebody that might be gay, so now they want to be all over their woman. I'm extra masculine. No, nigga, you homophobic. You think niggas might think you gay. You understand? So you get around a gay person, now you over way more PDA than you ever gave your woman ever before. And if you add it all up, your whole lives. I'm not even on that time. I don't care. I work in a business where you know how many people I'm gonna meet that's gay. If I don't like gay people, or if I have a real issue with gay people, I can't work in this business. I don't have an issue with them niggas as long as them niggas ain't trying to bang me. I'm even gonna leave this. Nah, that's just too much. I'm not leaving no photos in here that got my picture. That's just too much. Anybody that come in here with my picture, I'm dubbing. I probably smell like a hint of watermelon and a hit of Ralph Lauren. Nice combo. Okay, I have no idea. Now, I don't even care. Like, I don't care if somebody gay. Like, I'm just gonna say this, like, on some real shit. Like, I really don't care. It's just, if you gay and you know I'm straight, I don't even care if we, like, but if it's too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you coming on, like, it's too much. Like, I'm not on that type of time. You understand what I'm saying? I want to hang out with you. You might be cool and dope as shit. I want to hang out with you, but don't do no shit that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that shit. I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Don't do nothing that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. Shout out to Sebastian Tamkins. Shout out to Sebastian Tamkins with the $5 drop. He said, slapping Slacks 100 this AM. He walked up to Stacks 100. He said, Stacks 100. We know you a BAN. I'm going to give you all the smacks. He wheels back. He says, what does the 5 fingers say to the face? He hits Slacks in the face. Bang. Stacks goes like this. Oh, you got pretty hands. You got pretty hands. Then Stacks turns around and puts his butt up in the air and says, I've been a bad boy. He start rubbing his butt. Shout out to Stacks 100. Yes, I think that I've seen, I didn't say obviously all studs can't be attractive, but yes, I've seen some women that are the studs that are attractive. Why can't she be attractive? I don't understand what the problem is here. Do you understand what I mean by I don't understand what the problem is? So because she's gay, I can't think she's attractive? Because a woman tries to look like a man, now you think that she's a man? So if a man tries to look like a woman, you're gonna think that the man is a woman and you might sleep with her? If a woman tries to look like a man, I can still tell that's a woman. You can't? This nigga Stacks 100 be fucking men and not knowing. Because if you're trying to tell me if a woman dresses up like a man, you can't tell the difference between a woman and a man? So if she try to dress up like a man, you can't tell? What the fuck? Anyway, can we get back to the show? I'm just talking about shit right now. Anybody want to slap anymore? Who's next? Sebastian Tompkins. He smacked the shit out of Whack 100. Stacks 100. And then Stacks 100 asked to be smacked on the derriere. He said, men's like me, we really likes to be women's. That's what he said. He He said, men's like me. Oh, Stacks 100's like me. We really prefers to be women's. Dude, Stacks, I haven't kicked you this time, right? I'm gonna explain something to all of the people that he's calling me Leatherface. Y'all do know that. Stop laughing at this nigga talking crazy about me, Jones. I'm gonna say something real, kind of blow my nose now. The only reason why I kick you trolls out is because of them niggas that talk about my personal life. That's the only reason why I kick you other niggas out. I just want y'all to know. That's the only reason. If them other niggas didn't come in here talking about my personal life, I would never kick out the trolls. I promise you. That's the only reason why I kick y'all out. It's because them niggas come in here talking about my personal life. That's it. If y'all want me to stop kicking y'all out, when them niggas come here and start talking about my personal life and all that other shit, I advise y'all niggas to jump on them niggas' necks. Mac Man says, salute for us. Congratulations on the podcast. When can we see it? Doesn't mean you're not gonna. No, we're still doing lives over here, obviously. Our show isn't gonna end. Our show is gonna continue to go on. Hopefully we can grow. Maybe we get some people from over here. Maybe some of y'all like it over there. You know, don't ever know. So we're gonna definitely work that way. I'm assuming they're gonna give me clips or something that I could run on this channel. I'm hoping they're gonna give me clips or something I could run on this channel. Just clips, like, you know, because I doubt it they're gonna be like I could run the whole fucking show. I don't think that's gonna happen. But they might be able to give me clips, and that'd be dope. I don't know. I'll talk to them. I'll see how exactly how it's gonna go down. So then that'll give y'all a better understanding to see if y'all really want to come pull up. For real, for real. Shout out to Prince 2 and me putting the kid shit in the shit. I think that's the one. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what's the bad thing about this channel. When we get drops, sometimes we stop the whole show to talk about the drops and me go off and go crazy for like 20 minutes. And even though that shit be fun as shit, it be fun to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think sometimes that fucks up people who they're not into it. You understand what I'm saying? They call that dude mankind. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that guy. More like womankind. I have no idea what's up with that guy. I shoot my first episode this week. I'll be able to have all the information for y'all a little bit later this week. I'm gonna call them up today and probably talk to them. I have all the information for y'all later. Stacks be in them one kind of parties. His social talent is making things disappear. He makes them things disappears. What up, Black Power Cross? He says, salute, late to the show. What the hell I missed? I am starting a new podcast this week, apparently. I was scouted and asked to join the podcast, and we're joining. And it's a cannabis podcast. Yes, I love wearing a beanie and a do-rag. I don't have my do-rag on. You wear your do-rag. For everybody that don't know, I don't know if black people, if you're not black, you probably won't get this. But generally speaking, black men like to have their do-rags on at all times until it's time to show off our hair. So most black men always have a do-rag on. I don't know about the rest of you niggas. It's like when, I'm not going to say most, but it's like when a woman is wearing her bonnet or whatever. I'm just explaining this for the people who don't know, not for the troll. So, literally, he's literally making fun of me for caring about my appearance. So, like I told you, these niggas is crazy. Niggas be like, Jack Frost care about the way he look. There's something wrong with that guy. He crazy. I'm trying to tell you, these niggas is sick. They don't have nothing they could talk about me except for shit that I'm supposed to be doing. Do you understand? They want to shame me for the shit I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't do it. I don't know. Why do you care whether I'm going to be smoking or not, Phenomenally Black? Why do you care? How is that even You don't care whether we gonna have guests. You don't care whether there's gonna be rappers, actors. You don't care who we're gonna be interviewing. You don't care what we're gonna be talking about. You don't care where it's gonna be at. You don't care where it's gonna be filmed. You don't care whoever else is on the show with me. All you care about is whether I'm gonna be smoking weed or not. What the fuck? I already know that my family has been trying to destroy my life ever since I've been born. So I'm pretty sure that my family is donating to a YouTuber. And I told them that they was wasting their money. So shout out to them. I have a whole podcast. I hope they keep giving that YouTuber their money. What the fuck do I care? Black Power Cross says you definitely looking cleaner since the Times Square's move. Keep up your thing. Deontay Watts, you're always in that dude channel that hate me. I don't even know why you come over here and comment. I'm just kicking you. I don't have time for whatever kind of backsided bullshit you got going on where you come and try to be cool with me and you go on that other nigga channel and you talk crazy about me. You a backstabbing bitch ass nigga. Stop pulling up. Yeah, that nigga right there, that fucking Deontay Watts nigga, that nigga is a whole bitch ass nigga. That nigga be on a whole nother nigga channel talking shit about me the whole time. And it's him for real. It's not fake him. It's a real him. So I don't know. This might be a fake account. I don't know if this is a real account or a fake account. If it's not him, I apologize. But as far as I know, it's him. Stop doing that. I see y'all niggas on other niggas' channel talking shit about me, then y'all come over here and y'all try to be nah, nigga. Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. Shout out to you. I don't want you to not be successful in life. I want you to get everything that's coming to you. Positive, negative, I don't really give a damn. But I'm not cool with you, my nigga. You stay over there. You stay right on that nigga channel that all he do is talk shit about me. Yeah. Bitch ass niggas. Stay over there. Thank you, Prince to Amir. Same dude was acting cool with you while in my inbox angry cause we're cool. He's obviously gay. Thank you, bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas. Thank you. And thank you for the chat speaking up today. I get tired of when I be in here going back and forth with these bitch ass niggas in the chat don't never say nothing. That's why I don't be wanting to go back and forth with them. I get tired of niggas seeing people doing something wrong and standing on the side not talking. When you see somebody doing bitch ass nigga shit, you have a responsibility to speak up. What the fuck? I don't think any troll likes me. So any of you people that troll me, please don't try to say nice things and think I'm going to forget about the shit you said before. I'm not. Just whatever time you on is whatever time you on. What up, Major View? Yeah, whatever time you on is whatever time you on. I'm just really an honest, genuine person. Do I fuck up? I fuck up like anybody else fuck up. I'm really an honest, genuine person. I really come from a demonic family. For real. It's not a game. I'm not joking. I guess God had to make my family evil so I could be made. Because that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes God makes you have to go through a lifelong suffering so he could turn you into the thing that he needs you to be so you could go out there and you could do his work. That's a fact. And just think about that. There's actual YouTube content creator that has admitted that my family pays them money to come on the internet and lie about me. You don't have to try hard to see who's right in this situation. You do not have to try hard to see who's right in this situation. It's obvious. It's obvious. Every single thing that I did just got me a podcast. So who want to come in here and complain how I'm on a podcast? You bitch ass niggas. You bitch ass niggas. Everything I did got me on a podcast. You want anything else you want to complain about, you bitch ass nigga? Cannabis dispensaries open up soon in Connecticut. Gotta bring that discussion up this way. My dude, I'm letting you know right now. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna be quiet. But I'm hooked up with some good people. Okay? I'm hooked up with some good people. Like there's things I could say right now that would literally make these people that's in here. I'm not talking about the people that just troll because they just troll. I'm talking about the people that really want my life to end, that really want all the bad things to happen to me. I could say some things right now that would literally make these niggas cry. That will make them cry. What up, Albie? He says, Frost, what's popping? All of the things. Seen and Unseen says, trolls get no love. I hate them niggas. You really have to be a degenerate to constantly bar with someone for no reason. These niggas is mentally unhealthy. I keep telling y'all that. Nobody pays me any attention. I want to explain something to you. These people who are in the industry, you think they can't tell that there's people showing up to the show every day harassing me? You don't think they can tell that? Like, you think they're actually really looking at my situation thinking, oh man, this guy's unhinged? You don't think they're looking at my situation like, yo, this guy has a great show until those people show up and start talking about his personal life? How can we get this guy away from that situation? You don't think that's what they're saying? I promise you that's what they're saying. Yep, kicking Stacks. There you go, Stacks. Boom. I was waiting. I knew you wanted to get kicked. I was married into a demonic family. That's why I haven't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear. Oh, wow. I get texts like this all the time, by the way. That's another thing y'all guys don't realize. People contact me all the time on the side and ask me for advice about this and about that. All the time. I just don't come on the show and talk about it. People contact me all the time. Sometimes people contact me. They need a couple of bucks. And then I come on the fucking show and I tell y'all I need money. All right? Hold on. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. Yeah, no, all of them dudes is the Stack dude. That's the Stack dude. All of them dudes is the Stack dude. That's why I just kicked that account. He fucked up, so I kicked him. There's been times people have contacted me and been fucked up and asked me to borrow money. And I only had maybe $100, $200 on me. I ain't had enough to help them. And I came online and lowered myself in order to help other people. So when niggas is talking shit about me and dragging me and talking all this other shit, it is what it is, man. It really is what it is. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna talk about. You got hit with all the bags. I'm not gonna talk about the shit. I'm not gonna put nobody's name out there or nothing like that. But there's been multiple times where people were really fucked up, and I gave them all the money I had, and then gave online, and I'm fucked up. I'm in a bad situation. Y'all seen my situation, and I go online and I get on the jack and I start asking people to lend me money and all types of different shit in order because somebody else is fucked up. So shout out to you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't talk about none of this shit before. You understand what I'm saying? But now I feel like I could talk about this shit. I couldn't talk about none of this shit before. I feel like I could talk about it now. For real, for real. Shout out to Al B. Excuse me. Shout out to Al B with the $10 drop. He says, hey, who's next? Who's next, you rap back? For real, who's next? Come pull up. We celebrating all week. I mean, we're celebrating. If you pull up, you pull up. But we are celebrating whether you pull up or not. I just want to be clear on that. I didn't want to make it sound like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but there's been times that people have been fucked up and hit me up and they tell me that they fucked up and I give them damn near my last and then I come online and I try to get more money so I can help them out. People be fucked up. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say no more. But that's why I think God be blessing the nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like there's a lot of shit that I've done to help people out that y'all niggas don't know nothing about. And then them same people that I helped out decided to go on YouTube or on the internet or something and start talking crazy about me. For real, for real. I'm not winning for no reason, yo. I'm not winning for no reason, yo. This shit is God given. I don't know what to tell you. This shit is God given. And yes, I have a history of people coming to me and needing help and me giving them their last like a fucking idiot. I have a history of that. That's a fact. It's a very bad habit and I need to break it. But I try. Like sometimes I say no, but I say yeah more than not. I got it, I got it. And if you need it, you need it. With that being said, what y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We barely talked about this Kodak Black thing. Appreciate you, Mocha. Look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. I couldn't say this. I said this before, but I'm gonna really put this home so y'all can really understand because we had the dude coming here. My family knows that I have talent. They can't not know. They've known me my whole life. They just don't want me to get famous and they not be able to get a cut. So what they are doing is they're paying a nigga to stalk me on the internet and make my life bad. So I run out of money and I don't got nowhere to go. They figure if I don't got nowhere to go, I'm gonna go back to them. If I go back to them, then they're gonna stop having people harass me so I can make money. So when I come in here and I'm like, yo, I need y'all guys to pull up. I'm not saying pull up so I could go buy a car. I'm saying pull up because I really got some people that's on my back that's trying to fucking make me exhaust all of my money. So I don't got no choice but to go and live at my parents' house, which I'm not gonna do. That's not an option. That's not an option. So when you hear me pulling up like, yo, I need somebody to, let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. I promise you, if you hear me say that 3-4 times during the show, I probably need about 6-7 drops. I promise you. If you don't hear me say it at all, then maybe I need 1 or 2, but I just don't want to talk about it because it's only $20-$30 that I could really use. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how I've been living. And I still been coming up here and I still been showing up every day. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to the people that's trying to help my family keep me as a slave. Shout out to all of you niggas. I promise you, when I tell you I don't want nothing bad to happen to you on earth, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you on earth. I want for you to be held accountable for this after you die. I want my family to be held accountable for this after they die. I want everybody to reach all of their prosperity that they can while they're on earth. I want them to get everything that their thing that they worship, that they're praying to, that they're worshiping, that they're working for. I want them to receive all of whatever the blessings is that that demonic figure has promised them. And I want them to pay for their whatever the hell that they did. I want every human that's ever did me wrong to pay for that shit after they die. I want y'all to live like kings while you on earth. I want you to live like kings. And that's my energy. I want you to live like kings. I'm not doubling back on you. I'm not going to try to fuck your life up or nothing. I'm just going to always pray that the Lord looks out for the people that look out for me. They just don't want, and my family is like this. The people, the adults in my family and my father's generation only have kids to take care of them for when they old. Like they don't love you. They just want to have enough kids so that they have somebody to take care of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't really love you. They don't care what happened to you. They just need you to stay alive long enough so that when they get old, you could pay their bills. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all they care about. So they don't really care about me. They just need me to be there to pay bills. That's a fact. God will always push you forwards. He'll never push you backwards. That's a fact. That's a fact. So pay attention. Pay attention to the people that talk to you and how they talk to you. You'll know if God sent them or if the Satan sent them. You'll know. It's not hard to tell. If Satan sent you, if Satan sent you, they're gonna be telling you all the things you're doing wrong. They're gonna be telling you all the ways that they know better. They're gonna be telling you all of the ways that they could, all of these things that they're gonna say are all gonna be negative. That's when Satan pulls up. When God pulls up, he's gonna be, instead of telling you about what you're doing wrong, he's gonna tell you about what you're doing right. All of the stuff that you're doing wrong, we're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on what you're doing right. Satan wants you to focus on what you're doing wrong. That's how you know who's coming into your life, Satan or God. Pay attention to how they talk to you. That's what type of time they on. For real, for real. My brother used to dance for Public Enemy when he was in his teenage years in the 80s. My father sabotaged his whole hip-hop career for really no reason. He really didn't have a reason. He just sabotaged him. And I know he sabotaged them because I heard him on the phone talking to my aunts and telling about how he was going to sabotage them and make sure that my brother never gets an opportunity, or he doesn't have the opportunity to be able to go to the places, to be able to be at the venues, to be able. So you can't tell me nothing. I literally sat there and listened to him talk about how he was going to sabotage my other brother's life. This is a fact. He'd be on the phone talking to his sister, and they just be talking about how they're going to sabotage their kids' lives. These is facts. Hand to God. So no, people don't really have a reason to be. Selfish people are the worst people to be around, because the selfish person can't understand desperation either. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we do shit out of desperation. A person that's not selfish, they'll understand it. A selfish person isn't gonna understand it. Yeah. My brother used to dance for Public Enemy. He had the suit, he had the whole everything. He had the whole everything. He had the jacket, he had the pants, he had everything. Like they was touring, he was gonna go touring with them and everything. My father put it to an end. Now my brother, I'm not gonna talk about his personal life or whatever, but he's never reached those heights again. That's what I'll say. Public Enemy is world renowned. Imagine just being a dancer for them. You're paid forever, damn near. You understand? Yeah. Shout out to my pops. Yes, I'm working right now trying to break the generational curse, and that's why they're sending YouTubers after me making videos about me. They're trying to stop me from breaking the generational curse. They call my daughter and everything. They be having my daughter talking, like for real, for real. Like they contact every single person they can to try to stop me from breaking this generational curse. Yeah, that's why when that's why when I see the trolls in here and they saying certain things, that's how come I know who sent them. That's why some of y'all that's just regular trolls, y'all get kicked on those days. On those days that them niggas come in here and they talking about that shit that I know who they are, y'all get kicked on those days. And then y'all go be mad and say I don't respect people's opinion. Y'all just spoke on the wrong day. Yeah, that's why they hate me. That's a fact. To them, I'm not like them. And to me, I'm not like them. And I'm happy I'm not like them. I'm happy I'm not like them. I don't want to be like them. I've never wanted to be like them. So that's what I'm dealing with. A family that is trying so hard to try to make it so that I can't get away from them. So, yeah. So I appreciate everybody that comes and pulls up. For real, for real. I appreciate everybody. For real. Prince to Amir put the Cash App in the chat again. Let's slap some haters. Shout out to them though. That's why I keep trying to tell you. That's why my main thing is you gotta love your kids, man. That's my main thing. I wish I lived closer to my daughter. I wish I was able to be in my daughter's life. I'm not. Me and my daughter don't have the type of relationship I would want to have. You understand? Me and my daughter has the type of relationship where when she says something that I don't agree with, I really have to just allow for her to say the thing. I can't give her no advice about nothing or nothing. I'm not the custodial parent. I can't give her advice about anything unless she explicitly asks me for it. Because anything other than that would be overstepping my boundaries. Carlos Ortiz is top in the morning, BBN fan. Watch Carlos Ortiz start talking crazy in a minute. I bet you that's the dude I just kicked. It probably isn't, but once bitten, twice shy. And just think about it. Some YouTube channels took money to troll me, right? When they could have been friends with me, and I'm about to get all the way to the bag, and they could have really improved their lives. But they was looking for short-term satisfaction. Y'all niggas got to stop betting against some of God's favorites. Y'all be betting against God's favorites all the time. God will have a favorite, and y'all bet against that motherfucker. I don't understand you niggas. I'm just keeping it a stat. I don't understand you. When I see somebody moving in a way and it look like God with them, I respect that shit. Y'all niggas see a nigga moving in a way and God gotta be with them. A whole bunch of unexplained stuff just keeps happening to help them out. And then you don't see God because you can't see him. My apologies, Carlos Ortiz. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. My apologies. Yeah, but God be with niggas. Like, God, my family know God with me. My family know. They know. Okay? They know they helping to send y'all. They know that God is with me. They know they getting y'all to do some shit that y'all shouldn't be doing that's probably going to fuck your spirit and your soul up. They know. Remember, they've been around me my whole life. They've seen miracles happen with me my whole life. Miracle after miracle. They know. Take that into consideration. Yes, they fucked up. Yes, they fucked up. You are 100% right, Mocha West. Shout out to them. Nope, I'm just kicking you. I don't even want to read it. Boom, there you go. I don't even want to read it. I've seen you, and I have people that sent me texts of you talking about me, and it was you. So I don't got time for that. Why do you even care? I don't understand you niggas. I don't understand none of you niggas. That's why I think y'all gay. Like, why do y'all care? Like, you don't like me, but you care if I kicked you? I don't understand. He says when they went against you, me and quite a few have been taking day ones. All right, y'all my day ones now. Let's go. That's a fact. Shout out to LB with the bags. He dropping all the bags. Prayers go up, blessings come down. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of people, I've told y'all, okay. So for everybody that don't know, that's why I asked Mike Jones this earlier. For everybody that don't know, I've been being asked to be on podcasts for over a year and a half now. This is not cap. This is a fact. For over a year and a half, I've been asked to be on multiple different active podcasts. One wasn't active, but active podcasts. Just some of them wasn't in New York. That's the only problem. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm tired of talking about me. That's why I be wanting the drops to come, because when the drops come and the energy change, and then we could transition to a new topic. That and money. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't want money. Does anybody want to send some money? You want me to just be like straight with it? Or anybody want to create some content? Because when y'all send drops, I tell jokes. The bigger the drop, usually the more elaborate the joke. I want to say something real quick. Today's price is not yesterday's price. That's a fact, Jones. The super producer. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing, Jones. All of these things that the people in here complain about and tell me I need to stop and don't do be the main things that people want me to do on the podcast. That they like the main thing that people, the main reason why people think that I'm a marketable person is the reasons why these people, the things these people be trying to get me to change. The main thing. You see why I don't listen to nobody? The main thing that people be talking about, that people be in the chat complaining about, that they want me to change, be the main thing that people want me to bring to a podcast. So what else y'all want to complain about? I want to make sure I do all of the things I'm supposed to do. What else y'all want to complain about? Said Whack 100 had 6ix9ine on Clubhouse acting up. I'm gonna go listen to that. I'll make a video about that. Somebody send me an audio. Anybody got an audio of that? Send me. I'll make a video about that today. We only got one video already up and ready to go, and that's a T.I video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it for the reason why I didn't already upload it is because we was about to go live when the video, I finished making the video, and I didn't want to use any of the processing power to do the upload while we was live, because then I thought it might have created problems. So I am gonna upload it right after the video's over. Somebody send me the when 6ix9ine talking on Clubhouse. 6ix9ine needs to, if he wants to any kind of relevancy, if he doesn't want to lose his relevancy, he needs to come out and start interacting. And I mean I don't have no 100% way to tell you what he should or shouldn't be doing. Like, I don't really know, but I do think he needs to start interacting. I think that there are a lot of people, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I think that there are a lot of people that feel like there's certain persons, myself included, that he doesn't want to. Crackhead always validating insecurity through chat. You mean I'm always asking people about a thing because people are saying something else and I want to know what other people's opinions are? I want to know that there are people that don't hate me for no reason? Okay. Do you understand what their complaints are? Do you see that the complaints? No, they ain't had the same energy. That's a fact. Do you understand what the things people complain about me about? The normal, regular actions that a person would do. You having a conversation, somebody says something about you that you don't think is true or that you know isn't true. So you ask a different person, yo, you think that's true? That's a normal reaction. What the fuck? This is the shit I get criticized for. I'm trying to tell you, mental health issues. These niggas got mental health issues. It's gonna be an inferno in Atlanta this summer. I could see. Absolutely. Mental health issues. Mental health issues. What's wrong with someone validating something anyway? Why is that a bad word? Oh, you want me to feel ashamed because I was insulted and I wanted someone to talk to me, or I wanted to hear something that was the opposite of the insult. You only want me to hear insults. You don't want me to hear anything other than an insult. And if I hear anything other than an insult, you are then going to shame me for hearing something not negative about myself. Okay, copy. I'm here for you. I understand exactly what you're on. I'm only allowed, as far as that person is concerned, to hear negative things about myself. And if anybody ever says anything not negative about me, they're wrong. No, I get you. I'm here for that. That makes sense. That makes 100% sense, whoever's agreeing with that person on that. Mental health issues. Mental health issues. That's all. They're paying niggas with mental health issues to stalk me. My family 100% has mental health issues, by the way. My brother told somebody, my brother fired a nigga because his infant son got sick and he took him to the hospital, and my brother said that he didn't care. He didn't care if his kid died or not. He literally told me this. He didn't care if his kid died. That nigga got to show up to work. So shout out to my brother. Shout out to you and the type of time you're on. And in the same conversation, my oldest brother, also told me that if you don't choose him before God, he doesn't want to hire you. So shout out to him. I can't wait for you to go, and you told me that. You could lie and tell people you didn't tell me that. But I can't wait for you to go talk to God about that. I can't wait. I hope you forget you said it. I can't wait for you to go talk to God about that. Yeah, these guys got mental health issues. I'm trying to tell you. When your family got mental health issues and you're the sane one, they're always going to say you're crazy because you don't subscribe to the same mental health issues that they have. What up? What we talking about? Put it in the chat. I'm trying to tell you what type of time these niggas is on. These people are really bad people. I'm not they're really bad people. Mental health and demon time is two separate things. It could be an argument made about that. How are you up on boxing, Force? What's your thoughts on Canelo? I think Canelo is without as active boxers, he might be the best boxer. As active boxers go. I'm still a big Mayweather fan. I mean, I don't think Mayweather could beat him now because he's just too old and too far removed from heavy training. But Canelo might be the best boxer right now. Canelo's defense is just incredible. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. Canelo's defense is incredible. I don't know what to tell you. To have that type of head and shoulder movement, to be able to get in and out, it's incredible. Shout out to Canelo. And he had don't he have a problem right now with his the people who manage him? He has an issue with them. I think he likes the other guys. He want to move, change managements or some shit like that. I think he want to get off of the niggas he with. I think he's trying to switch over. If me and you ever fell out, I'm saying my part and keeping it pushing. Keep my light and energy for what benefits my money. I don't get these dudes. My dude, Prince to Amir, you know about some of the falling outs I've had with people. What have I actually done to create what have I actually done? Like this, Prince to Amir, am I lying? A lot of these people were just fake friends from the rip. Like, a lot of these people I didn't do nothing to. I don't know no other way to tell you this. A lot of these people, I did nothing to them. Ask Prince to Amir. How many people have you seen me do nothing to and they just create an argument and then all of a sudden now everybody's mad at me? And I did nothing. This is not me saying I never do nothing. I'm asking Prince to Amir, am I lying? Validate my claim. Mocha says mental health could be cured with meds. Demon time is just demonic from your soul. Okay, I see what you're saying and I'm going to agree with you on that one. What up, D Vertical? I do believe a lot of these people are possessed with demons. That's a fact. Remember, I have people, forget the people that's trolling me. I have family members that are literally donating to niggas to try to fuck my life up. I don't care how much you dislike me. You gotta want to get into heaven. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell you these people are evil. I don't care how much you dislike me. What do you think is going to happen when God goes and talks to these guys and they can say, he said some stuff that I didn't like? You think God is going to be like, you know what? I agree with you. What do you think? I keep trying to, these niggas cannot go to heaven. And this is not me saying that as a person on earth. Like, how could you know? But look at what they're doing. Prince to Amir says, nah, unless there's things I don't know from what I've seen. Nothing they doing is worth it. Appreciate you. Gotti says, what up, Gotti says, good morning, BBN. Hit the like button. Yeah, so that's the type of time I'm on. So I'm not knocking nobody. I don't care about what nobody is doing. I'm not coming for nobody. If y'all niggas want to waste your time talking shit about me, if you want to keep paying niggas to troll me, please keep paying them. It's going to make your pockets lighter and it's going to get you closer to hell. And I'm here for both of those things. I'm keeping it a stack. I am not one of those people that don't want my enemies to go to hell. I'm not going to do nothing to you on the planet. I want God to handle you. And God handling you and me staying as far away from you as possible and making sure I never do nothing to disturb your life, then God got to handle you. Because I don't think any of you people are going to come out and repent. So the only ways for you not to be held accountable for that sin is if I do something to hold you accountable that ties God's hands, God don't got nothing to do with it, or if I don't do nothing and you repent, then God ain't going to hold you accountable. But you guys ain't going to repent, because if you repent, you're going to have to admit that you spent 3 years lying. So you're not going to repent. And I'm not going to do nothing to you. I'm going to let God handle it. So, yeah, I want you to go to hell. That's a fact. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I don't get in God's way of sending you there. What the fuck? No, nigga, I'm not coming to beef with you. No, I don't want no problems with you. No, I don't want to make no videos about you. No, I don't want to talk bad about you. No, I don't want to have an interview with you where we could argue. I don't want none of that. I want you to go straight to hell. All of you. So I'm going to stay over here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then after your life is over, if God deems that you did enough good, or if God deems you did enough bad, then the thing is going to happen to you that's supposed to happen. I don't want to get in the way of that. And I tell these niggas this shit to their face. That's a fact. I don't take none of this shit as a joke. I don't take none of this shit as a game. None of it. I take it serious because I want God to take it serious. I want God to take it as serious as I'm taking it. So I take that shit serious. People don't start thinking about heaven and hell until it's too late. People don't usually start thinking about that shit. Not like in general, but like in general, but like generally speaking, people don't think about that shit. People don't be thinking about that shit. Freddy P used to be on Making the Band. Thank you, Mocha West, for changing the dynamic of what we're talking about. Freddy P used to be on Making the Band. When he was on Making the Band, he had some issues going on with Diddy. We could talk about that. So Freddy P recently did a Instagram live or some shit like that where he's busy and he's talking about his issues with Diddy. This is the reason why I was trying to say that Kodak Black and Freddy P's situation is similar. I don't believe T.I tried to get Kodak Black kicked off of any label. I think T.I talked mad crazy. And because he was talking crazy, there was people that was using his crazy talk against Kodak Black. I 100% agree with that. Um, I grew up in a situation where all people did was lie to me to try to get me to manipulate me into doing things. So when y'all see me not really like the best thing you could be, the most important thing in the world to be is a good person. That's just the most important thing. Just keep that in mind. Do it at what you want to do. But the most important things to be in the world is a good person. Babs just did an interview with M Rex. Salute. Send me the link. I'll talk about it. I'll do a video on it. Yeah, he kept calling Diddy auntie. I think that, and this is just me talking from a, send me the video. Maybe I'll do an interview on it. Maybe I'll do a 10-minute video on it real quick or whatever. You know, just send some traffic over there, whatever. Or it could be just something to talk about. It could be interesting. She said all the contracts in the situation was bad. I'm going to say something. Tell me if I'm wrong, Jones. A lot of people's first contracts ain't shit. Am I wrong, Jones? Yeah, it was direct, indirect. A lot of people's first contracts are terrible. Am I wrong, Jones? A lot of first contracts that people get, it just be bad. He just sent me the video. All right, I'm going to check it out later. Obviously, I can't see it right now. Appreciate you. Am I wrong, Jones? A lot of people's first contracts be bad. I'm going to explain to you the difference between what Diddy was doing and what other people was doing. When you sign with Diddy, you don't make no money. Diddy makes all of the money. Diddy not only makes all of the money now, he makes all of the money until you die. I'm going to explain to y'all something. You want to know why a lot of these rappers started changing their names? Because you got to have 2 or 3 different monikers. Because I'm about to tell y'all something. Pay attention. So if J Z might not is not owned by Jay-Z anymore. That's why he changed his name. That's usually the way in the door. That's a fact, M. Jones. Jay-Z doesn't go by J-Z anymore. He used to go by J-Z. He doesn't go by J-Z anymore because he stopped owning the name. The name was owned by someone else. So that's why he took the dash off. But before he took the dash off, that's why he started using Sean Carter, because Jay-Z was owned by somebody else, so he started using Sean Carter. That's also why they start using other monikers like Hova and all these other things. Because when you use their names on different, like if somebody owns the name and you use the name on anything, especially to promote a product or anything like that, they could pull up and say, you know, we own the rights to this name. Where's my bucks at? You understand what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this. Diddy was getting people to sign away everything. So that means that for the rest of your life, as long as you do music, I get a certain percentage of it. If you go make money, what up, real Aaron Collins? If you go make money, fashion clothes, I gotta make money off of that. You know, it's a 360 basically. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes, they didn't make any money off with Diddy allegedly, because let's say they make $1,000,000, they do something and they make $1,000,000, they might get like 1,000 of the dollars, 10,000, 20,000 of the dollars at most, and Diddy get all the rest. Prince Tuamir said same thing that happened to Slick Rick, same thing that happened to a lot of those guys. He also uses Jigga and J-Hova. This is a fact. And the reason why you have multiple monikers is because now that company might own J-Z, but I can go talk to that company and they could own Jigga. And so now, you understand? Like, this is also a marketing strategy. I don't know if he's using it that way, but that's one way in which I could see it being used. Mocha says, heard Notorious B.I.G. wanted to leave Bad Boy. Tupac wanted to leave Death Row due to bad lifelong contracts. These are facts. Seen and Unseen Boxing says, I owe your name, give me everything. I owe your own your name, give me everything, basically. Black Power Cross says, that's why Birdman still eating so good. Drake and Nicki still pay. This is a fact. Drake, Nicki, probably other individuals also. Diddy, Birdman, Dre, these guys are never gonna be, well, Dre's in another stratosphere, but Diddy, Birdman, these guys are never gonna be broke. I'm assuming Jermaine Dupri came out similar contracts. These guys are never gonna be broke, because as long as those other guys make money, they're gonna make money. Basically, these guys are their slaves. That's a slave contract at 360. You go work, you're gonna make some money. I gotta get paid off the top. Boom. But also, just so we can be clear, they give you, like, a lot of these artists wouldn't be as big as they are without 360s. Because if these companies is gonna invest $100,000 into you, they want a couple of million back. You understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna invest in you, but they're gonna also make sure that you are going to be seen. That all you got to do is work. You know, you got to work. You know, you can't be lazy. If you work and you putting out that content and you being seen, then that works for them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't mind facilitating your success, because a lot of people, they don't want to have to do the managerial shit. Like, I'm not going to sign a 360. I wouldn't do that. But I don't like having to do a lot of the shit that people think is part of my job. I don't like having to go look for interviews. I don't like doing that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really like going and looking for sponsors. I don't think that this is anything that I'm particularly good at. So if I had people on my team that could do that, that'd be beneficial to me. That's a service worth paying for. I wouldn't do a 360 deal though, but that's a service worth paying for. I would definitely pay people to be a manager. What the fuck? I don't want to be a manager. That's why when people be hitting me up, there's a lot of people hit me up and ask me to manage them, but I don't. That's not where my skill set lies. I get you. I understand. You think I'd be good at it. I know people. I could do this. I could do that. But that's not where my skill set lies, and that's not what I'm interested in. And if I'm not interested in it, I promise you, I'm not gonna do it well. Seen and Unseen Boxer said that's deep. I ain't know that's how they be getting dudes. Yeah. So that's what happens. So dude is busy complaining because dude can't make any money. This is what you have to understand. Okay, so I knew a dude when he was younger. I'm not gonna say who it is. And he once told me when he was still like, I don't know, late teens, maybe early 20s, that he was never gonna get a job because he didn't want to pay taxes to the government. I don't think I've ever heard anything so stupid in my life. And I heard this shit back when I was about 14, 15 years old. The motherfucker told me this shit. And I was busy looking at him like, you just gonna go through your whole life and struggle. You just gonna struggle. You 23, 24 years old, and you just decided that you're going to spend the rest of your life struggling. Right, we wasn't 23 at that point. He was probably about 20, 21. You're going to go, you're 20, 21 years old, and you've just decided that you're never going to have a job that pays taxes. And not for nothing, uh 30 years later, he still has never gotten a job that pays taxes. So you know what? Boom. He was not lying. Shout out to Brooklyn 456. He says salute BB and Jack. Yeah, he was not lying. He still does not have a job that pays taxes. He still refuses to pay taxes. He just won't get a job that pays taxes. I don't understand it. At this point, he might be in trouble though, so it is what it is. What up, Rugi Hauser? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you good. He gave up early. Just gave up. I don't know what else to tell you. And he uses this he hates the government narrative. Nah, man, I'm not gonna give the government money. You know what the government do? And then he starts talking about all the things that he don't like that the government does. Well, okay, but you know what food do? Food feeds you. We need food. We need money to get food. How are we gonna get money? You need a job. You need some way to make. You don't even need a job, but you need some way to get currency. That thought was implanted in him, though. I could tell you how, though. That thought was implanted in him. I could tell you how, but then I have to tell you a whole bunch of other shit I don't want to talk about. What up, Prince to Amir? He throws a cash app in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the cash app. Let's show the haters that more than 5 people donate to this channel. The haters came here earlier and was like, you only get like 5 people that donate. Let's show the haters more than 5 people donate to the channel. Let's smack some of them. Unless really only 5 people donate to the channel. And if that's what the situation is, then you are some of the most incredible 5 people I ever met, because we've been staying up on here for quite some time. Mocha says, I met a guy that collects cans and makes more than 40K per year tax free. I believe you. I used to work for a recycling plant. I used to work my boss. I used to have a boss. I used to have 3 jobs. I was running a laundromat. I worked for recycling. My boss owned all the companies, and they were all on the same block. So basically, it was all on the same block. I used to run the budget out of the laundry. That made me the second or third in charge in the laundry or some shit like that, behind my boss, and there was like one other person. I think I was ahead of him, but he was there longer than me, so I just follow his lead. Like, that's what you do. Like, when I go work somewhere, like, even if you give me a position over somebody, that person been there longer than me, so I'm probably just gonna like sit back, follow their lead. You understand what I'm saying? As long as I know they're competent. Um, and a recycling plant. So I used to also work at a recycling plant, and I'm gonna tell you, there was homeless dudes coming there every single day, getting like $150, $200 every day. Like, they'll show up someday, every day, my nigga. They'll show up some days and it'll only be like $75, and it'll be like, is everything okay? Like you're surprised that they did not make 120 and better. Shout out to Brooklyn 456 with the $20 drop. He says they tripping. He said you rat bastards. Shout out to the people that I know every time I put the call out, the same people don't always. Yo, this is the same orange. The same people don't always pull up. But shout out to the people who pull up when I do put the call out. You niggas is the real champions. Shout out to Brooklyn 456. He said they tripping. Who's next? Who's next? Shout out to Black Power Cross with the $4.99 drop, the $5 drop. He said, let's smack some haters. What did the five fingers say to the face? Yo, hold on. Brooklyn 456 dropped a dub. Brooklyn 4. Well, we gotta find something that when you drop a dub, what are you doing to the hater? Like, what are you doing to the hater when you drop a dub? 456. What do you think we doing to the hater when we drop a dub? What are we doing to the haters? The haters need all of the slaps, all of the smacks. And not for nothing, when y'all donate to the super chat, this is really helpful. I'm really usually just, y'all might not know this, but very soon, especially when I was shit drunk off. Well, anyway, I don't care how you drop, but dropping to the super chat is extremely important. It's just as important as dropping it anywhere else for different reasons. I mean, different times of the month has different levels of importance. What up, New York urban legend? He says, what's good for a salute. Shout out to Philly. Philly fuck with me. Philly fuck with me, fuck with me. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. Yo, there really be people in this world that you don't know yet, but they can't wait to meet you. Like I'm not gonna say can't wait to meet you, but they really do be people in this world that you don't know yet, but they want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It really, that's a fact. It's real shit. Hitting them with an ice ball. Brooklyn 456 said, them rat bastards. He seen them over there. He went and he got a chisel. He chiseled some ice. He took some a lighter. He put the lighter to the ice so it was perfect spiritual shape. And then he threw that shit from across the street. And when he threw the shit, after he threw the shit, he said, bitch ass niggas. The haters turned around. The ice balls hits him dead in his face. He broke the hater's nose. Shout out to Brooklyn 456. Breaking haters' noses early in the mornings. Smacking the bejesus out of a rat basket. he said, hey, he said, bitch ass nigga. The hater turned around. Ice ball hit him dead in the face. Shout out to the real Aaron Collins. He says, keep doing what you doing, brother. Definitely appreciate you. What did the five fingers say to the face? Aaron Collins pulled up. He said like this to the hater. He went like this. The hater looked down. He smacked him. He said like this. You know, you go whoop like that and shit. You know, you go like this, and then the person looked down. He go like that. So they went like this, and the person looked down. He smacked him. Get out of here, you rat bastard! Shout out to Aaron Collins, tricking the haters into catching all of the slaps. What else we doing? Somebody drop a dub in the Cash App. For real. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what it's for. Somebody drop a dub in the Cash App. Shout out to Prince to Amir. You must have wrote that right as I was saying it, because there's a delay. He must have wrote that before I said it, pardon me, because there's a delay. Drop a dub in the Cash App. Because yo, we haven't had a real celebration. Y'all think I should actually buy maybe a little bit of alcohol tonight for the live tonight? Put it in the chat. Who thinks I should buy a little bottle of alcohol, maybe a little bit of Hennessy or something for the live tonight? Who thinks that? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. I've been talking about I was going to have a drink with y'all for the longest, and I still haven't. Oh, I love She's So Extra. She is just so beautiful. She's just so beautiful. She just looks like we had hit it off. Like, she looks like she's that type of softness that allow for me to be soft. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really hard. Like, I got real hard edges. For real, for real. Y'all should probably tell from the show. Oh, I have a new podcast. We start filming this week. I film a podcast that I have just been invited to be on. And we filmed this week. So yeah, that's what we celebrating D Vertical. The haters are pissed. And that's why I'm like, let's slap some haters. Let's slap some haters. Let's drop some dubs specifically to the Cash App. This is not the first podcast that I was actually offered to be on. In all fairness, there was actually two others that I was interested in being on. One of them was being filmed in Philly. And the only reason why I didn't become a part of that podcast is because I didn't know about the transportation. Like, I don't have a car currently, and I don't necessarily think I just wasn't sure about the transportation. Or, I mean, if we would have sat down with the people and really had to talk, we could have possibly had figured something out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have sat down, we would have really had to talk. We could have possibly figured something out. Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, give me a minute. I'm gonna take a. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go to a commercial break. You might see like two commercials real quick because I'm not sure which one I'm gonna put on. I'm looking for one specifically. We'll be right back. I wanna send y'all to this Ukrainian shit real quick. We're gonna come right back. I just wanna. We're not gonna talk about the Ukrainian shit when we come back. This is my longest video, and I need to run and do a thing real quick.
To understand how dangerous the situation the world is in right now, you have to understand who is in control. And to understand who is in control, I refer you to some parting words left by this man, Hermann Göring, before he killed himself with a cyanide pill. And he was doing that to avoid being publicly hung after being found a war criminal for his acts during World War II. Hermann Göring had this to say about the world and how it works. Of course, the people don't want war, but after all, it's the leaders of the country who determine the policy, and it's always a simple matter to drag the people along. Whether it's a democracy, a fascist dictatorship, or a parliament, or a communist dictatorship, voice or no voice, the people can always be brought to the bidding of the leaders. That's easy. All you got to do is tell them they're being attacked, denounce the pacifists for lack of patriotism, and exposing the country to a greater danger. Today, what do the people want? The people don't want war. We could literally nuke us off the face of the universe. But what do the leaders want? The leaders are what matters. Remember what Mr. Göring said. Well, here's the leaders of China and Russia, and they met earlier in this month. They met in the beginning of February, right before the Olympics kicked off, and they discussed a lot of things. They discussed these two countries forming an alliance, basic stuff, working together on things like climate change, artificial intelligence, control of the internet. But it went a lot further than that, and that's where things, to me, quite frankly, get very scary from a world security standpoint. They discussed how Ukraine shouldn't be admitted to NATO. And they discussed how China supports keeping Ukraine out of NATO. And then they went one step further and they said this in a joint public statement, that when it comes to the relationship between China and Russia, the friendship between these two states has no limits. There are no forbidden areas of cooperation. What they are saying is that we support Russia attacking the Ukraine. And if we need to go in there and back them up, we will. That's what the leaders of these countries are saying. So the people of China, Russia, India, the people of the world, I implore you, you better stand up and let your voice heard, because your leaders, they're taking us to the brink.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was gonna try to extend the show a little bit longer, but I do think that when we get off the show earlier, I think I get more done during the day as far as content. So I think that we should try to keep the show. That's another reason why I try to keep the show to like an hour and a half. Partly because when I'm in a situation like this where I can actually work, I have more time. And also when we was in other situations, because other people will be around and I have to be mindful. With that being said, shout out to Kiss by Kid. She a little chunky. Shout out to Angela Simmons. Sorry, I want to hear this. Hold on 1 second. My fault. I heard a joke. Um, I'm gonna go. We got a video that should be dropping. I think I'm gonna run to the store first, and I'm gonna drop this video. We got a video that should be dropping in the next hour at the most, and then I'm gonna work on some other videos. Anything you think we should be working on, send me a line. Anybody want to do any promotion, send me a line. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but I promise you, you do want to do okay, so last week I told y'all. Listen, last week, this is the last warning. Last week I told y'all you want to do promotion with the BBN. I told y'all this last week. You want to do promotion with the BBN. I felt something about to happen. I wasn't even sure. I felt it. There was just things happening in my life, and it just felt like something was gonna happen. Last week I told y'all. I'm saying this again. Okay? Now, for the individuals that pull up on me today, I promise you I'll keep the prices the same as the price I give you today. For y'all motherfuckers that's gonna wait until after we actually start you know what I'm saying? My shit start going up. I promise you the prices are gonna change. Because it only makes sense. But if you lock in with me today, then I lock you in for whatever that price is for a dumb long time. Because I'm gonna see you as somebody that's an actual BBN supporter. So hit me up today. I lock you in at whatever the fucking thing is, and it's gonna be reasonable. And then I won't change the price no time soon. And that's just mainly because, just to keep it a stack with you, I know that there are a lot of you that were advertising with us previously that y'all didn't get the opportunity to get as much visibility as you possibly would have wanted. So I'm gonna let you be able to keep those same prices that you was doing before, and now I'm gonna let you get the full maximum visibility for a couple of months before I come back to you and say, there has to be a little bit of change. I just want to pay it back for you for all those times that y'all pulled up on me when I needed for you to be doing promotion. So anybody that wants to do promotion and get back in right now, I'm gonna let you back. And this is not the niggas that was doing all that hateful shit towards me. I'm not talking to you niggas. Anybody that want to get locked in and want to get back down with us right now, today is the day. If you call me tomorrow, we're gonna be on different time. I promise you. Today is the day. So hit me up today. We'll lock you back in at whatever the rate was, and I'm gonna get back to work for you. And I'm telling you right now, you're gonna want to be a part of this. I don't know no other way to explain it. And for all of y'all niggas that think I'm capping or scamming or whatever, just keep thinking it. I don't even care. I don't even care. How you gonna? Because then when it's proven that I'm not capping and I'm not scamming or whatever, you've been telling people that I'm a cap and I'm a scammer for 3 years. I'm not gonna need to tell people that you don't have no credibility. I'm not gonna need to. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to call it drops today. Okay, I wanted to call the drops today. Oh yeah, okay, there they go. Because they don't be there sometimes. So if you gotta to bear with me, they're not always there. Is that them? Yeah, that's them. All right, so we're gonna call the drops today. Shout out to Al B. Shout out to somebody just sent one and I missed it. Shout out to Al B. Shout out to D No Glass. Shout out to Jay Hedges twice. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. Shout out to the real Aaron Collins. Shout out to Black Power Cross and shout out to Brooklyn 456. Definitely appreciate you, brothers and sister. Once again, if you would like to get locked back in at the rate that you was at previously before, hit me. If you do not have all of the money right now, still hit me. Okay? So don't say I didn't have all the money, so I'm calling you on Wednesday or Thursday, because that's not going to be a good excuse. If you do not have all of the money, but you would like to get back down, you would like for me to keep creating, because remember, I'm going to be part of a much bigger thing. If you would like to be a part of this journey, this trip, hit me up today. I advise you to hit me up early because I have a problem answering the phone around between 3 and 5 because that's usually when I try to take my nap. Because that's usually when I try to take my nap. So hit me before 3, preferably, and we're going to see what's happening. We're going to see what we can do for you. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your day. Just go out there and be great because remember, life is beautiful. God is great. Every day, we're trying to do what the devil hates. Go out there and be great. See y'all tonight. And if you want to get locked in with the old rate, which you was already paying, hit me today.